Another day, another dollar. Welcome back, Eagles. Just want to touch on some things in the hallway. Um, this one is Mr. Morvick specific. Listen up, Mr. Morvick. See these gray walls right here? This is where posters can go. If you need to hang stuff up in the hallways, all this gray wall here is where it goes. But none on anything else like these white walls here. So very important that or those. So very important that if we're hanging up posters or putting stuff up like flyers or whatnot, it always goes on these gray walls. Moving on, right here, yesterday I mentioned the where you can find tech help, the window. This is it, just outside of the windows in the hallway. So moving on down here, you'll find the other entrance to the library or the learning center. Elevator on the second floor. So, and then each floor has planning space for their teachers, where it is only for teachers and students are not allowed. While we're on hallways as well, each floor will have a different colored hall pass. So if you're meandering around and you have a third floor hall pass on the first floor, you're in trouble. The PAC and the CTE also has different colored hall passes. And right in there, each floor will have sit-in benches, so if a student is just kind of relaxing or whatnot, you can hang out there. Continuing on the second floor, we will touch on our classrooms now. So just to kind of start, this here is a science classroom. So you can go in. So there's 3 science classrooms on the second floor and 3 science classrooms on the third floor. Very nice. Obviously, you have your lab stations. Your shower for if you get chemicals all up on you and whatnot. But a few years ago when I was here, it flooded. But now we can't flood, so let's go. To be honest, I've got no clue what this is. It looks fancy, looks fun. Moving on. This is what each of the science classrooms will look like. Very nice. Just out here, you can move over across the hall, and we can go to one of our kind of general ed classrooms. Each classroom will look like this, so it's all going to be the same. Up there, in between the whiteboards, will be a big flat screen. Not in here yet, but there will be in each classroom. Very modern, fancy fan. Look at us go. And fancy lights. And then also each classroom is sensor lights. So once you walk in, you don't need to flip the lights or anything. It'll just be all on sensor. Moving on. More bathrooms. Another extended learning space for the students on both sides of the hall here. And then another teacher planning area right here. Tip from Miss Dillon. If you see lockers, you probably shouldn't be in there. So get out, Jake. Moving on. Down here, just another classroom in there. And then over here is our stairwell. Up here is a pretty solid view. So again, to kind of put things in perspective, there's CTE, Old Main, and Ferndale. Very beautiful. All right, the last classroom we got is Mrs. Dykes and Culinary. We can hop on in here. Got all your kind of little kitchen areas. Very nice, very fancy. We have our new open concept oven. Kidding. Joking, don't have that. But yeah, just kind of a nice little area for culinary. So if you have culinary, this is where you'll be and your classroom that you got.